Couch Talks is available to stream on all major podcast platforms like YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and more. For more information on that or to find me anywhere else online, click the link in the description.
What colors the CN Towers? Red tonight, just like the text I sent you from the bed tonight.
Welcome back to Couch Talks, the #1 podcast in Charlotte, maybe in the world. I'm your host, Ryan Alberto. I'm excited to be back. It's been 4 months since I posted a video. So, I feel a little bit rusty, but I'm excited to get back to what I do best. Today we got a pretty cool guest. He is a music engineer. His name is Kevin Wenzel. I hope I'm saying the last name right. And yeah, seems like a really cool dude. He's about to move to LA in like 5 hours. Literally right after this podcast, he's gonna get on a flight. And I have a bunch of honestly really cool guests lined up after him and in the next coming weeks. So yeah, I'm just excited. For those that are new here, like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do.
What it do, what it be, it's your boy Ryan Alberto.
This is my roommate, Marcus. He's a pretty chill guy.
What it do, what it be, it's your boy Marcus. Back here with another podcast. Today, we are going to give back shots to Ryan.
Whoa, what does that mean? Dude, honestly, this was like a really fast turnaround time.
Yeah.
Like, I literally texted you like 2 days ago.
I know. I was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
That was literally perfect time. I would have been out of here. So.
Yeah. But, all right, so should we just jump into it?
Yeah, cool. That's cool with me.
All right, so welcome to Couch Talks. We talked like 2 days ago about making this happen, and it was all very fast because you're moving to LA. So I guess that's like kind of my first little question or something to talk about is like, what's going on with that?
Yeah, man. So I just got connected in LA for some work, film industry, music industry, shit like that. Mm-hmm. I'm just super hype. I got so many good connections out there. I'm literally doing a music video right next to Miley Cyrus's house in like 2 weeks.
Oh,
for one of my songs coming out, so it's going to be crazy.
So you make music yourself?
I do.
Okay, yeah. So I was a little confused. Oh, maybe I should start there. Mm-hmm. So kind of introduce yourself and like, let the audience know what you do.
Yeah. So mainly I've been making music for about 8 years. Eventually I got into production and mixing vocals. I worked in many different studios here in Charlotte. Even though I started out in Asheville, there was just not enough people there. I would, have to really start looking for artists, and it just didn't work out. So I moved down here, decided to go to school. And yeah, man, I just really had artists coming through my apartment all the time recording. So just got me connected real quick.
Wow. So how long have you been doing this for?
It's been since I was 14. So 9 years.
Where's your passion? Like, what got you into this stuff?
Okay. So my boy from Vietnam, he put me on to mixing. I went to his house. He didn't have money or nothing. We're sitting at his like foldable table, one of those like white ones, put the legs out. We had our Audacity set up on his computer with like a cheap snowball mic, and we just started there. I used to play a bunch of sports and shit, but my heart problem, I had to find a new career path, So, I just took off with music, man. I fell in love with it. So, yeah, that's where it all started.
Okay, so what does a music engineer actually do?
So basically, we'll have an artist come in the studio. They'll have like a raw vision, and we'll just basically polish it up, make sure their voice sits well in the mix. If they need a stem track mixed with their vocals on top, or maybe even sometimes they need a fresh beat, we'll go ahead and make that. And yeah, we'll just cook up, and they'll just record on top of it, and that's really it.
Shit, how does that even work? So you make the beats? Mm-hmm. How does that? How do you make a beat?
Well, so man, you got to learn a lot about chord progression. I use about maybe over 1,000 plugins in FL Studio alone. I don't even want to talk about Pro Tools because that's about you're talking 3,000 plugins. Like
you're already talking a different language.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. If you add it up, each plugin you'll pay maybe $50 to $200 for.
What's a plugin?
So a plugin is basically, if you talk about auto-tune, that's a plugin. It's an effect you put on your voice or you can put on the beat.
And it costs $50 each?
$50 each. If you do universal audio, UAD plugins, you're talking $200. They're like live recorded plugins. Say a singer comes in and they want to sing their voice, and these plugins are already established on their live vocal instead of being recorded raw.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And so if you're paying, okay, now I'm confused. If you're paying for that plugin, so what do you do then?
Okay, so in the plugin, like I said, there's so many different plugins, but there's an equalizer plugin. You're basically treating unwanted frequencies in vocals and beats, or you're adding a certain effect.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. And that seems like kind of complicated.
It's so complicated, man. I swear, I started learning on YouTube, and it just wasn't hitting for me. So that's another reason I moved out to Charlotte, get some live experience with some real people, real artists.
Mm-hmm.
And I started learning really quick at that point. There's always stuff to learn, though. You can never know it all. It's a fuck ton of shit. It's a lot.
Yeah. And so who are some of the artists that you've worked with so far, and like what was your experiences with them?
Yeah, man. So one of the biggest artists I worked with was Wi-Fi's Funeral.
Mm-hmm.
We did a show in Nashville, Raleigh, and we did one somewhere else in North Carolina. It was in Asheville. And basically, that was a crazy experience because having the first professional artist, he expected a lot from me, to be quick with recordings, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
We ended up doing some stage performances, and as my own artist, I was scared to even go out on stage the first time, man. Like, I was telling Wi-Fi, I was like, man, I don't know about this. We're watching the TV in our little private room with all the people in the crowd, and I was like, oh, man, I don't know. And, he talked me through it.
Yeah.
He's like, get up there and go fucking do it. You're going to love it. The people are going to love you. So
wow.
I went up to the curtains, and he, like, just pushed me out kind of. Yeah.
And so describe your feelings in that moment of stepping onto that stage and seeing all those people.
Man, first of all, I drank a little bit too much. I had about 3 drinks, but I don't want to, start developing habits like that.
Yeah.
But, just the worst anxiety ever. Just doubting myself. Self-doubt, that was the biggest thing for me. Worried about people judging me. But when I went out there, man, they all had smiles on their face, and they had a great time. So they were rocking with me.
Whoa.
Yeah. You just got to make sure, you're engaging. You're actually putting out your message, It's the biggest thing.
Yeah. And was that your first time being on stage?
That was my first time. Yeah. Yep.
Wow. How big of a venue was it?
I think it was max capacity. It was like 1,000 or something.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people to be in front of.
There's a lot of people.
From going from like never being on stage to being in front of 1,000 people.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And have you been on stage since?
I haven't been on stage since, besides those 3 shows we did. I did 2 after that, and like I said, in Raleigh, and I forgot where the other one was, honestly, but somewhere near Raleigh. I forgot the name of it. But I have a big show in Romania, in Cluj-Napoca, where my mom's from, and that's actually next summer, so I'm hyped for that.
Wow. And so I guess tell me a little bit about that. How did you get, a show in Romania? That feels like a lot.
Yeah, so, man, like, I swear, once I started taking myself seriously, other people did too. And there's this guy named Addy Kun, and he basically builds the stages at Untold Festival. And he was one of my mom's friends growing up. So he connected me at this venue at the show, and this is one of the top 5 EDM shows in the whole world.
Whoa.
Like, it's up there with like Breakaway and all these other, Bonnaroo and all that stuff. But huge EDM festival, and I'm ready.
Wow. Dude, so this is like your full-time thing.
Yeah, full time. Nothing but music.
And when did this become your full-time thing? Like, this was another question that I wanted to ask you is, when did this go from being just like a hobby, something you were interested in, to being like something you're like, okay, I'm doing this. I'm going full throttle with this.
Yeah. Like I said, like, again, with taking myself seriously, and obviously the money part, I put so much money into it. I think once I spent about maybe like $8,000 on equipment, on gear, plugins, I was like, okay, now is where I need to start making money, or I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
So I really got into more film work and connected with a lot of production companies, and yeah, started going from there. Once I saw the money come in, I knew it was possible, and I met these big artists, and I saw that they could do it. I was like, why can't I?
Yeah.
So,
Whoa.
yeah.
And so what did that feel like when you saw that first check hit your account and like, okay, wow, I've been working towards this and now I'm finally kind of getting like the harvest, the fruits from my plants that I put in the seeds. What did it feel like? What was that emotion?
Man, I felt like I needed more money. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Nah, it was nice. It was nice. I could just start paying for a lot more shit I want. Like I want to start focusing on my brand more, my fashion. I want to grow my hair out. Like I want to dye this shit black. Like I just want to step down lower too, and I'm just trying to work on myself more, mainly with the money. So yeah, that's really it.
Whoa. So tell me your day-to-day life, like your day, like I guess your day-to-day life, like your daily schedule.
Yeah, man. Usually I'll be waking up in the morning, go get like a matcha or some shit, get a little caffeine.
Oh, you're a
in me.
matcha guy.
I love matcha. This is so fire.
I've never had matcha.
Dude, you
What
gotta
does it
try
taste like?
It's just so good, bro. I don't know. It depends what type of milk you get with it. You can customize it many different ways, but it's just refreshing. It's like an earthy, refreshing taste.
Does it have caffeine?
It does. It does. Not too much. Maybe I believe like probably 40 milligrams or something.
Okay.
'Cause it's more like green tea based. Yeah, man.
Well, what's your day-to-day?
But yeah.
So you get the matcha.
But yeah, anyways, all right. Get the matcha. Usually go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working on getting more calories in because for me, I'm 6'4", so I got to eat, I think, about 4,000 calories a day.
Yeah, dude, you're way
And
fucking taller than I thought you were. Like, I don't know. I feel like you were maybe like 6'2" or something.
Everyone be saying that.
Yeah, I mean, I walk downstairs, I see this guy, I'm like, holy shit, he's like way fucking taller than me.
Nah,
so you get your calories in, right? So you try to work out, you get your matcha.
Yep.
Then after that, what's going on?
Then after that, usually I find myself, it depends what city I'm in, if I'm with my parents, if I'm, with my friends at work. Really just depends.
What city I'm in. How fucking cool is that to say?
Yeah.
Dude, your 20 thing depends on what city I'm in.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's the biggest thing, it just depends where I'm at, but I
Yeah.
definitely always incorporate the studio. I always bring my laptop. I always bring my Apollo Twin setup, like
Nice.
all my speakers, my equipment. I'm either recording music for myself, and then I'll be mixing it after to just learn more about the whole experience behind mixing. And like I said, there's always shit to learn about it. Like you can never top out in this industry.
Yeah.
So, I'll be doing that. Yeah, that's really it. Just spending time with my friends, chilling. I quit the video games. Sadly, I miss them a little bit. But, I had to quit and start doing shit. So,
yeah, I mean, it gets to a point, I think, where to get to a place where you're achieving things that other people don't achieve, you have to sacrifice things that other people don't sacrifice.
Exactly.
So, obviously playing video games is fun, and I'm sure you probably do it maybe once in a while, if that.
Yeah.
But, obviously you're doing different things. Like, I mean, video games isn't going to get you further in what you want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, what's like your dream or or I guess a few of your dream collabs, people you realistically think you could work with within the next year or two?
Man, sadly, most of my dream collabs, they're all dead, bro. I used to fuck with like Lil Peep and like X and Juice WRLD, crazy. I went crazy for them.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's hard to find someone I match with. Honestly, I've been trying to get more into rock music though. Like that Somber guy. I don't know if you heard of Somber.
I don't know if I have.
Bro, you just pull up your Spotify in a little bit and listen to him.
We could play a song right now so we can see what it's about. Somber, like put him in.
Yeah, I got you.
Somber.
Yeah.
He does rock?
Rock music. Yeah. It's like pop rock.
I haven't honestly listened to too much rock.
Yeah, this guy, he's been doing tours all over the world now. I think his top song got 153 million. Like, hold up. He's crazy. Yeah.
It's like kind of mystical almost.
Right? Yeah, it's like more ambient. Yeah.
Yeah. That's rock?
Anyways, yeah, basically, it's like pop rock. Yeah.
Interesting. That sounds more like what does it sound like? Have you ever heard of like Tame Impala?
Yeah, Tame Impala.
That
Yeah.
kind of sounds
That's
like his type of vibe.
Yeah, I mean that kind of goes in with what he does too, like more alternative rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Tame Impala.
Yeah.
Definitely alternative.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I do want to say how like something that I think about, and I think I was talking to my roommate the other day about this, is like thinking about artists, for example, that have passed away.
Yeah.
In like the generation of like 2016, 18, right?
Right.
That was like a whole different music era, like the Trippie Reds and things like that. It was a whole different vibe. I'm just curious on like how those guys would have developed.
Right.
Like the Juice WRLD, the Little Peep, the X, they had their music is the definition of like the 2016, 2017 era.
Right.
So like to think about like, let's say if the tragedies didn't happen, how would their music sound now?
Man, I'd be thinking about that. Like I wish I could hear it, man. Like
Yeah.
it's sad. That shit fucked everyone up. Like everyone's trying to still find that sound, find something similar to it. And I just feel like it's a hole right now in the industry. Like I'm trying to fill that hole, bring some shit back and that whole vibe too. That's my main purpose.
So who do you think now is doing that vibe? Is there anybody in the industry that you think is kind of matching it, coming close?
I mean, you got a lot of artists like Kinola, Dave Blunts. They're both like
Dave Blunts, I've heard of him.
Yeah. They both got like that Juice WRLD flow.
Yeah.
But definitely like X and stuff. I don't think anyone matched that energy.
Yeah.
Lil Peep.
He was a generational talent.
Yeah, he was. He was, and he was smart too.
Yeah.
Crazy man. Yeah, but I really don't think anyone kept up with them yet, honestly.
Yeah.
But I like how people are, keep it in mind and they incorporate it in their music and got motivated by it.
Do you think it's possible to bring back that era? Or is it like kind of just like, it was a great time, maybe we should just leave it where it was?
Yeah, I never say it's not possible, but nothing's going to top it for sure. But you can definitely find a sweet spot in there. Kind of, you're always going to want to make something new anyways. You don't want to steal someone's originality, so.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Yeah.
So, question, somebody like Cole Bennett, like from Lyrical Lemonade, is he a music engineer as well?
I'm not sure if he edits music. I know he just does like film production though. That's his strong suit. Like his music videos, oh man, those crazy.
Would you ever want to collab with somebody like him?
Most definitely. Cole Bennett, fire.
Because I remember back when he was like still a smaller creator. I think one of the things that like really made him blow up is when he started working with Juice WRLD.
Exactly.
That was like kind of his big like opening moment, and now he's like full top dog now.
Yep.
So yeah, that's just interesting to see how like people develop, and that's something that I guess I think about a lot is we always look at the celebrities that are running made it, and especially for a creator, somebody that's up and coming, somebody that's doing stuff but hasn't really like touched down in like the big field yet.
Exactly.
It's always, I guess, easy to feel like it's not possible. Like, I can never be where they are. But at the same time, they kind of started, in the same realm of like, I can't get to that level and stuff. And it's crazy how if you just really lock in, put your whole heart and focus into what you need to do or what you want to do, you can make it to that level.
Yep. There's an artist called Gunner is his name. It's like Gunnr. I don't know if you heard of him. And like he's in with like Two Hollis and them. I don't know if you know Two Hollis either.
I kind of suck at blowing people like this.
They're on new gen, new wave music. They're crazy because they actually tap in with the artist more than anything, and they be recording live in FL Studio and showing while they're recording and showing it's possible. It's someone I started comparing myself to. They have about Gunner has about 100K monthly listeners, so it's something like it's achievable. You still got to work your ass off to get there, but I like comparing myself with people, people that are still trying to make it too and make it more relatable for artists like me.
Yeah.
So.
And where do you feel like your competitive drive comes from? Are you competitive? I mean, I would assume you have to be.
I'm extremely competitive. Like, just all the hate I got in my life, like, everything people say about me, man, I got to show them wrong, And when I had my heart problem, I played sports. Like, I went to nationals for swimming for 50 freestyle.
Okay.
And I think I placed, like, third for the 50 free. And, yeah, man, ever since my heart problem kicked in, I couldn't do sports. So I was like, where do I take this energy out on? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I kind of brought that into the industry.
Yeah. And so run me through a little bit of the hate you received,
Okay.
where that put you mentally, what people may have said or things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, man. Like, I'm from a small town. That's the biggest problem, honestly. I'm talking so small, like to where you could say something to someone and it's gonna get to them in about a week, and you can't trust no one in these small towns, man. It just sucks. Like, I can't really get too much in the details of it all, but I wish I could. But just people backstabbing me, and I gotten a lot of betrayal after I've put a lot of time into helping even some of my own artists. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird how things like that happen. It's, I mean, it's like the generational phrase of like, keep I think it's like your friends close, keep your enemies closer.
Yep.
And it's almost like the people that are closer to you are going to be inevitably be the ones that hurt you more.
Exactly. They know way more about you, and they know exactly where it hurts. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel like you've transitioned from going through those experiences by having those hardships of like, okay, well, people don't have my back, I'll have them. How did you move forward with that, and how do you feel like you're doing with that now?
Man, it's just you got to cut them out one at a time, honestly. Just cut them out, replace them with someone good in your life. I have some great friends now, and they all support me, give me new ideas. They just motivate me in general, so I always make sure I keep them involved, and I'll make sure I don't bring that hate into my work. That's the biggest thing. I don't want to put off the energy that someone else gave me that I didn't fuck with. So
yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
that's
really how I deal with it.
And so your circle now, who's like the people you depend on, who is the people that push you, who is the people that you work with in terms of I guess in the same field, the same passion as you?
Yeah, so I got like one main source of motivation. My friend Shane, he's from my hometown too. He's my manager too, and he came from nothing, like no money, like parents wouldn't give him shit. Like, he had to work his way all the way up, and now he's like one of the top like salesmen for his company here in Charlotte. And
is this the Vietnam front or
no,
guy?
this is a different guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a little older than me. But man, like, he's always giving me mad advice about keeping good people around you, and just all the general stuff. And but he'd actually make sure I stuck to it. When I went through some breakups and stuff, he's like, bro, what are you doing inside? Like, get your ass outside and let's go to the gym. Like, I got you a steak and potatoes, and kind of pick me up off my feet. So
yeah, I think it's important to have a friend like that, a guy that's always gonna have your back. And you said he's your manager.
Yeah, he's my manager.
How does that work?
I mean, so new ideas, scripts for like Instagram Reels, stuff like that. He's just connected in Charlotte, like through salesmen. Like, he has, there's this clothing brand in Charlotte named Famucci. Shout out Famucci. Their son, Drew, he started the I Just Want to Rock dance with Lil Uzi Vert on like TikTok. So he went crazy.
Drew?
Yeah.
Wait. Like, he's a ginger, right?
Yeah.
I know Drew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
him.
he's a good dude.
So he started all that. He just connects me with everyone I know. Like,
yeah.
Honestly.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's just tapped in.
Interesting. How did you guys meet?
We met, we met back in high school, basically. Like, I remember one time I was like wearing all red, and his friends came up to me, and they were like, bro, are you on your period or some shit? like they were just fucking judging me and shit in high school. Like, he was real cocky back then, but all props to him. He needed to be, and he always stuck up for himself. And, that's how we met really that day. Yeah. Like, he was the only one that didn't judge me after those kids said that. So
interesting. And how did that relationship develop from there?
Yeah. So from there, I ended up moving out to Charlotte after high school, and he lived in Charlotte too, and he moved about a year before me.
Okay.
And he hit me up one day, and we just started hanging out, and he always likes to talk business with people. So, he just offered to be my manager, and he started investing in me, promoting some stuff on my page, buying me a camera for my, just for, general influencing. So, yeah.
Wow. And so how long have you been working with him now?
So we've been working together for about 3 years, but this past year we really like started locking down for real.
Interesting. And is he moving with you to LA?
He might move to LA, but it's gonna be he has to figure out some shit with his work first. But most likely, yeah.
So how's that gonna work?
FaceTime. That's how it works. It's you don't really have to be there as much. Like if he needs to fly down and meet some people that, he's gonna have to meet business related wise, for protection and stuff, he'll definitely come down.
Yeah.
He got money, so we're good. He can catch a flight.
Yeah. So run me through a little bit of this whole LA move. I mean, this has to be a big move. I mean, you're going from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your thought process, what's going on behind the scenes, things like that.
Yeah. So basically, when I flew to LA last time, actually, I thought the plane, like, I didn't think it was gonna land. I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna make it to LA." I just didn't think it was real. Just like one of those dreamy feelings.
Yeah.
So I'm 23 now. It's that age where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go lock in. Basically, I have a lot of connections in the music game there, and I can't really speak about the artists that I'm gonna work with, but I got some really big artists that are wanting to work and even provide features for me on some of my songs.
How come you're not able to talk about the artist?
Just
out of curiosity.
Because before it runs through distribution and stuff, I just rather you really shouldn't talk about it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but the biggest thing for me is getting down there and spending about $50,000 on my new production setup. So I
$50,000.
Yeah, I gotta spend a lot of money, and it's gonna be in my apartment. So I'm gonna deck that thing out.
Whoa.
I just got a place with like a huge like window wall. Basically, the whole wall is just a big ass window. Whoa. View of the hills, like super nice. Rent's a little expensive, but we're gonna make it work. So that's where I'm at right now. Yeah.
Whoa. So this is like a huge step forward.
Yeah. This is like where I'm going all in.
Wow.
Yeah. And investors too. That's one of the biggest things for me. It took a long time for me to get investors that believed in me, but I just kept connected, and before you know it, it helps out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's like I don't know. To me, this is like insane. Like, this is pretty much the turning point right now. Today is the turning point where this is becoming just like a thing that you've been working hard to like, okay, this is my lifestyle.
And my dad, he's a doctor and stuff, and my brother, he's going to school for that too. And I'm kind of like the black sheep in the family right now, like doing my thing. And they tell me this is the wrong industry to go into. Like it's they're saying it's not realistic, and it's really not. They're completely right. I give them all props. So I don't got to prove them wrong, but I got to prove the industry wrong. Basically that I can turn it into something real.
Yeah. And so how does that I guess, you kind of touched on it a little bit, but how does that make you feel? Do you feel like you've had the support of your family behind you?
Yeah. They definitely support me, like, especially my mom, bro. Like, emotionally, man, she has my back no matter what. Since she's from Romania, she just got the sweetest advice. Like, it's something about the culture there, man. It's just in their culture. They got heart. So, yeah, definitely.
Interesting. Wow. And you have a little brother or an older brother?
Yeah, so I got an older brother. I think he's 25 now. Yeah.
Interesting. What does he think about what you're doing?
I honestly don't know. I don't talk to him as much as I used to, but he's definitely supportive. I don't think he understands a lot about the music industry, but he is a photography, so he knows a lot about that industry, So he respects the grind. Yeah. He's excited to see where it goes.
Yeah. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Thank you, bro.
Because like I can see your passion, I can feel your ambitions, and it's crazy. Who knows? Maybe in a year or two, you'll be in a whole different lifestyle, a whole different mindset.
That's the goal.
And this kind of goes for anybody doing anything, to be honest. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody's gonna believe, or 90% of the time, nobody's gonna believe in you if you don't believe in yourself.
No, that's 100% true.
Yeah.
Because
the truth of the matter is nobody cares about your life as much as you care about your life. So it's like, wow.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my friends, she's a huge influencer, but she kind of gave me the mentality that helped me out a lot, because she's been in LA with like a bunch of companies there, and she always had this mindset. We were sitting on her floor one night in her room, and we were like getting drunk, and she was just talking to me like about life, and she like made this picture frame of all her motivation, like a Corvette on that thing, like how much money she makes each month, what she wants to make. And, it's just so reasonable, and it's so real. Like, I love that shit,
Yeah.
So.
Interesting. So, kind of circling back, or I guess kind of taking a turn. So you've done all your 4 years here in Charlotte at UNCC.
I have. Yep.
Tell me a little bit about your experience, because I'm actually just a transfer. I just
Okay.
got here.
Yeah.
So like I'm just curious out of curiosity. What was your experience like?
Okay.
How do you feel about the school?
So freshman year was COVID for us. It was tough, man. I'll tell you that it was tough. I hated it my first year. It sucked. Everything was closed. It was you can find food some places, but damn, it was tough. I had artists coming into my apartment, and I had 4 roommates my freshman year because I didn't have money then. And it was tough because I had the artists come in, and sometimes they'd smoke some weed or something like that, and my roommates did not like it. But overall, the experience. So I've actually been in Charlotte for 5 years. I'm a super senior. I've had a hard time graduating, especially after COVID. I think I dropped 4 classes that year. So it just put me behind a lot, like mentally. And, it's really just been about pace and keeping up with myself, pushing myself. The community here is great, though, especially now that it's, open back up. The tailgates are fire. There's just so much shit to do on campus. You can go there and find something to do about every day.
Yeah.
But it was a good experience. It was chill. After 2022, I loved it. Yeah.
And have you gone out a lot? Are you a big like party dude?
So I used to be a pretty decent party dude. A lot of my friends, all my best friends actually, were in frats. It was never my thing. I just I couldn't really get into it, I guess. I'm more of like a deep emotionally conversation person, So I never really found that there. Probably because everyone just focused on themselves, having a good time drinking, and but yeah, I partied a little bit during COVID because what else was there to do?
Yeah.
So I got out of it though about 2 years ago. Yeah.
Interesting.
Definitely been to all the bars, in Charlotte though.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You're 23.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great age.
Yeah,
this is like your prime.
Exactly.
Right now.
It's the prime. Yeah. It's weird for men. It's like 23 to 27 apparently.
Yeah.
For women, it's like 20 to 25 or something like that. I don't know,
Interesting.
It is kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have been, your experience working with different artists, working by yourself, different challenges you came through?
Okay. Challenges, keeping drugs out of the studio. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean, like weed or like hard drugs?
Everything, man. You see it all, like, honestly. Yeah. You want to make sure that's not involved with your work. You got to filter out your clients too. Make sure you bring in people you trust, especially depending on where you're at. It's huge. If you have a lot to your name, you don't want to lose it all. But aside from that, there's been a lot of good things. I've had some really nice artists come in. They're super consistent. They come back every 2 weeks, maybe even every other week sometimes. And man, it's just crazy to see how hard some people grind, and it's just motivating in general too. Yeah. So, it's been a cool experience. I met some cool people. Got to do some collabs with Sony, so it was pretty sick. Yeah.
Collabs with Sony?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So some of their artists come in and record, and we got to be there engineering and stuff. So.
Interesting.
It's pretty cool.
And so how do you make your money? How does a music engineer make their money?
It's the same way as trades, honestly. An artist will book their session. I used a bunch of different apps where they can just book, and you just get the money before the session. Sometimes they pay a deposit. If they don't show up, well, at least you got the money for taking your time up, especially if you're busy. I charged, I think it was like an $80 deposit. It was pretty big, just in case. The biggest thing is staying booked, though. That's the hardest thing. You got to make sure you're booked all the time. But other than that, sometimes if artists need beats, that's the best way you're going to make money. Because finding beats on YouTube nowadays is hard to make sure it's legal and not copyright. Really, the beats you can make a lot of money off of, though. On the engineering side, if they want a song mixed after they recorded it, usually I charge somewhere from $200 to $300. So, unlimited revisions. I always want to make sure my artists are happy. So, yeah, man, that's really how.
Wow.
Yeah.
So for a session or something, how much would something like that cost?
Yeah, so it depends what microphone we use. If we use like a Sony C800, it's a world-class microphone. those things are on back order for a year, and you can find them for $10,000 to $20,000. You know.
Whoa.
So if you're recording on that, you can probably charge about $150 an hour. Yeah.
150
Yeah.
an hour?
Yeah. 90 to 150. Yeah, that's a good little range right there.
Wow.
Yeah. So, because some people love those microphones, and it's just the best mic. Like, you don't even have to do much mixing if you record on that mic.
So what is the? Obviously I know the quality is probably better, but what makes it different than something like this mic for podcasting?
This is more of like a dynamic mic. The mics we use, they're literally just made for vocals. Like, every mic has a certain analyzer in it that shows the frequencies. If you pull up a chart, I would definitely recommend that before you buy a microphone, especially when you're making music. If you have more bass in your voice, you want something with a little more highs, but not to cut out too much bass. The more you go up in price, you kind of get a more flatter range, and you just get a fuller vocal. So,
Interesting. I have no idea. Like,
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to certain stuff like that. I mean, obviously I don't really need to.
yeah.
But that's just wow.
Yeah, it's called a spectrum analyzer. That's the main thing you got to look at when you buy a mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you ever like teach anybody how to do this stuff?
Oh, most definitely. Like, my biggest thing right now, I want to start my own course for mixing and mastering as well. So,
Courses is where the fucking money is.
dude,
man.
that's where the money is. That's where I could stop like cutting out all the lies on YouTube, bro. You see some bullshit on there. Like,
Yeah.
people don't know what they're talking about. They're just trying to scam people. So
Yeah.
that's what I did. I got scammed my whole life. I'd buy courses off YouTube. I'd buy this and that. They were all kind of whack, you know. But you need like some real industry courses they definitely benefit a lot of artists. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, that's all I had on the notes. Is there anything else you want to talk about, touch on?
No, man. I mean, I think we covered a good amount of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a great time though.
Yeah, this was cool, man. Like I said, this is the first podcast back. You know, this is great. I'm excited to see what you do in the future. I mean, big steps coming through. Yeah, this is great, man. I appreciate you coming on and spending time.
And welcome to Charlotte, bro. Like, you're gonna have a great time here. A lot of connections to make. So,
Yeah. All right. I appreciate you. For everybody out there watching, I hope you enjoyed. Oh, actually, I have like a little routine. I almost forgot. The way I like to end these podcasts is I like the guests to share like a memorable quote or memorable word, something they live by, to kind of leave the guests with. Then after that, we'll take a picture for the Polaroid wall.
Cool.
And then I feel like, yeah, we're good.
my quote is a simple one that I heard from my Uber driver in LA, and it's just do it. Like, it's literally that simple. It's hard to do it, but you just gotta fucking do it, and put your mind to it, put all your energy into it, and you got this shit.
Yeah, and it's simple, but it's so like, it applies to everybody everywhere.
Deadass. That's all you gotta do. Just do it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I appreciate you coming on. It was a pleasure talking with you. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Like, subscribe, check out more videos coming soon. Peace.
Peace.
This is the moment.